it's always good to have information. So if you think there's a specialist that needs to be involved, I would probably involve that person. I'm Marci Bowers. I am a gynecologic and pelvic reconstructive surgeon specializing in gender-affirming surgeries. We do recommend some sort of child or adolescent mental health specialist. It doesn't have to be a psychiatrist. It can be a social worker. It can be a psychologist. Certainly that person's first. Then maybe they'll recommend a pediatric endocrinologist. I will say also sometimes there are genetic conditions that cause a child to be intersex. So we have to remind ourselves that a good number of kids who identify themselves as transgender are actually intersex. So it may need genetic testing. We may need genetic counseling. And I never forget about the surgeon part of it, since I am a surgeon too, but I think bringing a surgeon in early on is also useful. So there's a lot of moving parts and a lot of big decisions that have to be negotiated carefully. I look at everything I recommend through the lens of not just a surgeon at the end of the line, but also as a counselor or as a parent, but also as a passionate person, as someone who has loved and been loved and has been through transition. You know, that alone is unusual as well. People want to feel like you relate to their situation. And so I try to relate to that. I relate to it as a parent, I relate to it as a patient, all of those things.